Today we'll talk about variables and equations. There are 5 vocabulary words that we're going to be using. We have equation, true, false, open, and solution. So we'll come back to these in just a minute. Let's start with equation. By the way, I abbreviated equation just EQ. What is it? It's a math sentence with an equals. It's a math sentence with an equals. An example of that would be 3 plus 9 equals 10 plus 2. This is a math sentence with an equals in there. This is an equation. It's just that there's no variable in it. And in every equation, you have a left side and a right side. A left side and a right side. Right? On the left side of the equals is the left side. On the right side of the equals is the right side. Left and right. Okay, true. An equation is true if the left and the right, the left and right side, so if the left and right are the same value, if the left and right are the same value, and if we look at the example above us, notice that the left side is 12 and the right side is 12. If you have 12 equals 12, then that is true. This equation is true. The left side equals the right side. 12 equals 12. It is true. Okay, I'm going to use a bunch of ditto marks here. Okay, so now we know if it's true, if the left and right are the same. False, if the left and right are different. I'll just say diff. Are different values. Okay, that's when it's false, if they're different. So for example, if I have 12 equals 11, if the left side is 12 and the right side is 11, then the equation is false because the left side doesn't equal the right side. It's different. So recapping, an equation, the left side, you have a left side and a right side. The equation is true if the left side and the right side are the same. The equation is false if the left side and right side are different values. They're different. Okay, an equation is open if it has a variable. If it has a variable, then it's considered open. Has a variable. So there's 3 types of equations. Or rather, an equation is either true, it's false, or it's open. Those are the 3. An example of an open equation would be like 2x equals 8. 2x equals 8, we have a variable. This equation is what they call open. Next we have the word solution. What's a solution? It's a number for the variable. A number for the variable, and you can abbreviate variable. It's a number for the variable that makes the equation true. That makes the equation true. A number for the variable that makes the equation true. that makes the equation true. Okay, here's an example of that. Let's say we have 3x equals 2. 3 times something, 3x equals 12. 3 times something is 12. Well, we know that x has to equal 4. This is the solution. 4 is the answer that makes this equation true. I can't put a 2 in there. That wouldn't be true. The only thing that will work is a 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 is what we call the solution. So I have quite a bit of room on my paper all the way down to here. We're going to do 6 examples. We just want to write down if it's true, false, or open. So here's number 1. 5 plus 9 equals 14. 5 plus 9 equals 14. Well, 5 and 9 makes 14. This left side is 14. The right side is 14. So both sides are the same. Therefore, we can say that this equation is true. This is true. 5 plus 9 equals 14. The left side equals the right side. That's true. Number 2, we have 4x minus 8 equals 25. First of all, notice that it has a variable in there. So is it true, false, or open? It's open because it has a variable. Number 3, 6 plus 1 equals 5 plus 3. 6 plus 1, that's 7. 5 plus 3, that's 8. Hey, they don't equal each other. Matter of fact, this is a symbol for not equals. So if they're not the same, then it is false. This is a false equation. Okay, let's take a short break from our notes and look at workbook page 28. Workbook page 28. Okay, on workbook page 28, you have some vocabulary words. An equation is, an open sentence is, a solution is, and you can write that in. You can just use our brief notes in there to write that down. Let's look at number 1. It says, state whether each equation is true, false, or an open sentence, and explain. The good part is they already explained right here. All we have to do is just say true, false, or open. Let's look at letter A. So letter A, is this true, false, or open? And it says the reason why is because there is a variable. Letter B, is this true, false, or open? And notice they tell you right here, because 13 does not equal 1. And the last one, letter C. Is this true, false, or open? And it tells you because -4 equals -4. Therefore, it must be. Number 2, it says write an equation for 6 times the number added to the number is the opposite of 42. And then state whether it's true, false, or open. So we have words, and they already put the words in there for you. And then we're trying to make an equation out of it. So 6 times a number. 6 times a number. Well, let's use a variable for number. Let's use the letter x. So 6 times a number would be, if x is a number, 6 times it would be 6x. Okay? And that is added to the number. What do we say the number is again? X. Is the opposite of 42? The opposite of 42 is negative 42. Okay, so now let's write our equation. So we have 6x added to is a plus, the number is x, equals negative 42. So 6x plus x equals negative 42. This equation is what? Because there is a variable. It is open. It's open. Okay, at the very bottom it says, explain whether each equation is true, false, or open. So you have these three to write down: true, false, or open. Do that now quickly. Okay, 9 minus 7, that's 2. So 2 equals 3. Is that true, false, or open? That's false. 2 does not equal 3. Letter B, it has a variable, so therefore it must be open. It's an open sentence. And the last one, we have 20 equals 20. The left side equals the right side. That's true. Okay, we will do the next page in just a couple of minutes. Let's go to our notes. Okay, we're back at our notes. And we're going to do 3 more problems to the side here. And is this a solution? That's what we're going to figure out. Is this a solution? So here's our problem. We have 2x equals x plus 5. And if x is 3, if I take a 3 and substitute it in there, is it a solution? Will 3 be true if I put it in there? Yes or no? So we have to plug a 3 in there. So if I put a 3 in there for x, I have 2 times 3. And put a 3 for x there, I have 3 plus 5. Let's see, 2 times 3, that's 6. And 3 plus 5, that is 8. So the question is 3, does 3 work for this? The answer is no. Because the left side is different from the right side. If it was the answer, the left side would equal the right side. So we're testing to see if this is the answer. To test it, if it's true, the left side will equal the right side. And it doesn't. The answer is no. That's not the answer. 3 is not the solution. Okay, this is kind of a long one here. 6x plus 4 equals 4 quantity 2x minus 2. We want to know if x equals 6, will this work? Will the left side equal the right side? So the question is, if I plug 6 in there, will it work? Let me just kind of zoom in there. I'll put a 6 in there. So I'll put a 6 for this x and a 6 for this x. So let's see. 6 times 6 is 36. And on this side, we have 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So that's 12 minus 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. So we have 4 times 10. 36 and 4 is 40. And 4 times 10 is 40. So the question is, does 6 work for this? Yes, it does. The answer is yes. It is a solution. It is the answer. We know that because the left side equals the right side. Last example. 22 divided by 2 equals 12 minus x. So, and we want to know if x equals negative 1, will this work? Well, we know 22 divided by 2, half of 22. Divide by 2 means half. That's 11. On this side, we have 12 minus, now x is negative 1. Well, if that's minus negative 1, that must mean that that's a great big plus. So I'm not going to write that down, but that's a big plus. So we have 12 plus 1. 12 plus 1 is 13. So 11 equals 13? No. Not on this planet. The answer is no. Negative 1 is not the solution.